Welcome to Let It Go Tarot. Thank you for tuning in. This is love reading for Aries for July 2022. Let's start with Oracle cards to have an insight, but before that, please remember this is general reading. It doesn't have to resonate with each of you this time. If it will, please like the video. If it won't, please come back next week, next month for weekly or monthly updates. And if you like my channel, subscribe. Thank you. Okay, let's start. Can we have one card, Spirit Guides? Can we have two cards? Okay, I don't mind. Let's check it out. You are never alone. You are never alone. It's important to remember, and we're never alone. If you think about this, you have at least few spirit guides every single second, every single minute, even when you sleep, yes? When you are doing something more purposely. It's like when you are following your path, your destiny, your purpose, then you have more than just couple, yes? Of spirit guides, yes? There's definitely main spirit guides always with you, which means you cannot call yourself alone. You are never alone, and because you have many soulmates, at least few soulmates on the earth already, yes? Then definitely you just didn't meet them. Okay? Practice moderation. Practice moderation. Okay? It's as well important. Let's say for Aries, please. Spirit guides, can we have for Aries? This will be reading for you and then whoever you're still reminiscing about, dealing with, or you dealt with, or the new person. You will find out. You know your story the most. This is your current situation, still waiting. Waiting and waiting for something, for better ships to come. And I love this card. Why? Because it means that you already know that there is something better to come. You just either preparing for it, learning something new, raising your vibration to be able to attract somebody with better vibrations. Lovely. Or if this is about job, the same situation. You're already working on something because it's it's after two. Two is just making a decision. You made already the decision. Now you are preparing. You are seeing on the horizon what's coming, that there is something better on the horizon for you. And you are seeking for your ship to take over on the other side, yes? To get through the water. We have Page of Pentacles, and I love this combination, especially with the story, because it means that this is my card of steady, slowly but steady, which means you don't mind doing something in small steps, because those small steps, you know now, that slowly always takes you where you exactly want, whereas big jumps, not necessarily, you can easily be redirected by circumstances or other people influences. It's why they are more dangerous or more unpredictable. Whereas when you divide everything, what you dream about, in small chunks and deliver this to your life in small chunks, you are more likely to get what you truly want. And this is you don't mind that it will take you time. But it might be as well you are turning your back towards people who breadcrumbed you, never gave you too much, never gave you enough. Somebody, because Page of Pentacles is as well somebody who gives as much, gives you only necessary minimum to keep you stuck on them. And you're like, no, sorry. I know there is better. I know there is something for me. I know I deserve more. Yes, and turning your back on those people who not necessarily are there for you, if they ever been, and going for something better. I love it. Okay, your thoughts then. Let's check what you have in your thoughts. Your desires. We have two cards. Investment, Seven of Pentacles, and Two of Cups. Oh, in your thoughts. This is beautiful because this is you knowing that the true love, the true connection between two people can be established only when there is investment, but not only one-sided investment, but as well from the other person. And you won't, even if it will take time, because it's a card of waiting as well, waiting for that stuff to grow. You don't mind waiting for something to turn exactly in the most romantic relationship possible, into something which is sustainable, into something which is true. You don't mind waiting, you don't mind investing, you don't mind spending time or different resources on something which can turn in something beautiful. And it's you knowing and thinking that, yes, now I know, I understand that going slow is the way, because only this way you can check if this is worth of my investment, not jumping into and selling yourself for almost free. Now you want to see that somebody is on the same page or wants to invest in you as well, that you don't want to be invested or stuck on one-sided relationship where you are a victim. Not anymore. Now you want to see involvement and effort from other side as well. And it's beautiful, because only this way you can be, I don't know if assured, but you can feel good. Because if you think about this, love supposed to grow. Love supposed to raise our vibrations. If there are two people and every day seems like something is growing within us, something is developing within us, we feel better each day, each month, then definitely something good is happening. But when you are feeling like you are dragged down, like you have to lower your vibration, like you have to lower your standards to stay with somebody, to sustain the relationship, to satisfy somebody's mood, somebody's expectation, low expectation, then definitely it's not high vibing relationship, is it? It's not, definitely not the vibration and not the relationship where you can experience growth. Okay? But there's nothing wrong with it, as long as the people know what they are signing for and they both agree. We are comfortable in our comfort zone and we want to vibe low. Then it's fine. But if somebody doesn't want it, then it has to be said loud, yes? Okay, let's see what's happening with the person you dealt with, or you're dealing still with, or maybe new person. You will decide. I will tell you just what's happening there, and it came in reverse, and it's Ten of Pentacles. Whoever you're dealt or doesn't have a family, doesn't have money, lost everything, they don't feel like comfortable whenever they are, because it's Ten of Pentacles came in reverse, even I have that upright. This doesn't happen by mistake, yes? They are not happy. They lost something which they thought will be their legacy. They lost something which they thought will be there forever. Finances, I don't know. But definitely they don't feel good about this. But I just wanted to say they don't feel guilty. Okay, I don't know what does it mean, but they don't feel guilty for losing, for that loss. Those two. Okay, we have Four of Swords and Three of Pentacles. Look at that. They don't want to collaborate with anybody. It's like, this is a little bit like a card of depression, because they lost something. Please take the side which you resonate more with, because if you are in the depression, then this might be your side, because it's somebody who, because of losing legacy, money, something which they had a lot of hopes for. I don't know if good or bad hopes, you know. You can't judge people this way. Even if this was a person who never could grow with you, then they had their hopes, and they still had been doing the best they could at the time. And this is somebody who is not wanting either to collaborate with you or with anybody. It's somebody who lays down quite often in bed and doesn't do much, or doesn't want to do much, or cannot do much. And it's why I'm mentioning depression. This is somebody who doesn't know who to collaborate with, who can bring them Ten of Pentacles. If this is the case, then it's somebody who wants always somebody else to create for them luxury and grandness and stability, legacy basically. Because it's them not searching for it for anybody who has work ethics and who can create masterpiece basically. Yes, this is about creating masterpiece. But in collaboration with others, that person doesn't want to collaborate. That person want to have a break. And this might be, if this is the person who lost something and is in depression, then they don't have energy to collaborate. But if this is a person who is a leech, was always a leech, and it's a searching for sugar daddy, or this is a gold digger, then they cannot find somebody who will create for them legacy, which means luxurious life at the minute. Okay? In their thoughts, though, let's see. They just want a break from anything because they have a broken heart in their thoughts. They might be having a broken heart or hoping that somebody else has broken heart. Hoping for that. Jesus, you are looking for a new love or investing into something, looking for new, not worrying about time, taking time for it, whereas the other person is like, please take which one you resonate more with. Heartbroken and not having energy to build, to work, even to work. This is those cards together, it's not wanting to go to work. Okay? It's why they losing money. They are losing money, cannot rent, even cannot have money for rent. They're heartbroken, definitely, and they're juggling everything in their life currently because of heartbreak. I hope it's not person who is wishing something like that for other person, but there is somebody who is heartbroken and blaming their misfortune, their lack of money, on that heartbreak, which means if it's you who caused them heartbreak, then definitely you are, in their eyes, responsible for them losing money for them to rent, losing hope for the future. But it might be simple manipulation. Okay, let's take it up. And what's the advice then? Oh, we have Five of Cups. This regret. Five of Cups is crying on the spilled milk. But in this deck, look, in this deck, this particular deck, that person is not crying over spilled milk anymore, but looking at those two cups which are behind her. That person is already healed. Okay, this is the advice, heal. And look what is behind you, because there might be something which you would enjoy much more than you used to have. Okay? One more about the advice, and we have Five of Swords. Okay, 5-5 changes. This is the advice, and this is advice for every single situation when we are not satisfied with. The universe always wants us to be happy. This I can bet on it. Okay, the universe has prepared for us every single option of you being the happiest ever in the world. It's us, the biggest obstacle in it, because we meant to choose much more difficult and painful paths because we don't know something, because we have to learn something, and this is change energy. If you don't feel satisfied with some kind of situation in your life, or you don't feel healthy or secure in something, in the situation, and change something, whatever, I don't know, location, the place you're renting, your car, friends, I don't know, change something in your life, because it will perpetuate you towards what? Change, which means will take yourself from comfort zone, and you will see it will be a spiral. It will go bigger, 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 and you will eventually not even notice that you got rid of the situation, person, or I don't know, part of your life which was the obstacle to your happiness. Okay, and this is regretting, mind games, regretting this defeat. And I said this woman here, I'm not saying gender doesn't exist in tarot, but that person here doesn't look anymore on that regret, on that defeat. There was somebody who was playing with you just for the sake of competing with you, playing with you just for the sake to win. And you meant to look what's there behind, that there is still love around you, and it's just a matter of reaching for that. And you've been in that situation. If you've been in the situation when you dealt with somebody who was very toxic and just playing with you and putting you into competition and making everything a competition was fun for them, then this was the lesson to learn, for you to see that this is definitely not a situation you want to be involved anymore again. And the universe will send you, if you regret, if you're still thinking about this, defeat, those play games, and etc., those games, mind games, then the universe will send more, because you are resonating with it. Unfortunately, it wasn't you playing, it wasn't you enjoying it, definitely, but you are still thinking about this. It's like sending a request to the universe. And this is what the spirit guides are telling you. Don't stop. Think about 2 cups, not 3. Not threesomes. I mean, not you, but you've probably been cheated on. Not about cheater. About those two are viable for you. The happiness which the spirit guides, your spirit guides, has prepared for you and waiting for you just to reach for it. Okay? One more. And we have at the bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords. Something quickly. Quickly! One more. Quickly! Forget about this regret. It's pointless. It just showed you. Look, 6 of Swords. This was just a lesson for you to understand what you don't want, how to recognize toxic situation or people. I'm telling you, there's nothing better in your life can happen to you when you learn how to recognize toxic people. For example, me, I can smell it. I can smell it from the mimics. First time in my life. For example, now I'm doing the course. I'm doing studies, NLP studies, and I talk with so many people, the students, other students, and I just, from the mimic, they mimic, I can figure out that this is the person not to talk to. Because, okay, this is my theory that the narcissist very often studies NLP and psychology just for the sake to get better in manipulation. It's why I expect them there to be as well narcissists on the side where I'm studying it with other classmates. But we have 6 of Swords. Sorry for talking too much, but 6 of Swords is moving to calmer waters. Calmer waters. But what's important and very often not said, that calmer waters means that it's in your reach. This card means that this means you on the path, or you have this in your reach, that calmer waters, yes, which means something peaceful life, or the person who you can create with, and you don't mind waiting for this person. I love it. And this is me, for example. I'm single and thriving and learning and exploring and going and checking and studying, and this is amazing. I'm discovering in myself. Because I've been for 20 years in narcissistic abusive relationship, and I forgot about myself. And now I can't. I don't understand how I couldn't see it before. It's amazing, and this is what you are preparing for by your spirit guides. You're gonna to discover yourself again, but you have to leave the past in the past. Okay, like me, just and it's gone. It's supposed to stay where you meant to be. My ex, my past, abuse, whatever. Fuck it. I'm excited about what's coming. Okay, let's see what will happen if you follow the advice. Practice moderation, by the way. Okay? And you're never alone. Come on. Think about how many people you're surrounded by. Your neighbors, people you work with, people you might work with in the future. How many people you meet in the shop by just doing your shoppings. Queen of Swords. You're never alone anywhere. That's like, you don't see those people. You want to label them. Oh, I want to label them as my girlfriend or as my boyfriend. Then I will feel not alone. Idiot. No, you're surrounded by people. You just don't want to make any links and connections with them. Okay, and we have 3 cards, and it's beautiful because we have Queen of Swords, the High Priestess. Sorry, but this is, you will go through spiritual awakening, kind of. Okay, I know I saw today a video on YouTube, Kundalini raising, yes, you will cut BS, you will stand, you will use the sword if you need to protect yourself, and you will open the 3rd eye chakra, and you will start using your intuition to, I don't know, to achieve whatever your goal is. This is beautiful as well. Maybe secretly you will cut the cords with toxic people, toxic situation, and you will move in silence, because you will not want either them to sabotage your goals, your dreams, your life again, or you will not allow yourself to be told off from your path which you want to follow. And we have 3 of Cups, celebrating life. This is what will happen. You eventually listen to your higher self, and you will go towards celebration, and maybe make connection with those neighbors, people you meet in the store. Okay, what has happened? Ex-lover. Somebody's ex-lover now. What do you think about them? Quickly, I'm sorry for the length of directions. You think about them, that they are, you gave them directions for life, but that they never wanted to follow, or that they never been in your direction. You never have followed them because you know where. Now, okay, and we have I need you. They need you. This is what they think. Either that they need you, or that they hoping that you need them. Okay, I hope it's not the case. I hope it will help somebody. Thank you for watching.